Oh, it's weird. It's so weird doing this 2 days in a row. What up, everyone? True Blue here, and we're back playing some more Pokopia for fun. There's no form progression. We are just playing. Why is there a big... Okay, I guess we're starting off strong. I don't have any real plans for today like yesterday. I'm just gonna keep chatting and do my thing. Oh, I haven't booted up the game today, that's why. That makes sense. That does make sense. Okay. So how's it going, everybody? Fine Tuesday we're having. I have spent the day... I'm like an hour late. I was gonna do stream at like 6, and I'm like an hour late because I was editing. I did say sometime between 6 and the following hour. So I wasn't entirely wrong. But yeah, I think today I'm gonna try building the houses that I want to do. But like I want like no, let's I'll use the block over here, actually. I need a block to just kind of, like, lay out stuff, because I need, like, a good template design. I need to make a good design template that I can build off of, because they all have to have the same, like, structure, you know? I want to put the starters overlooking everything else. So, oh, I guess we're terraforming, actually. Yeah, we'll figure this out. What? Man. I want to have like a layer or two on top of this first, because it'll look bad, so. Ugh, okay. Yeah, I guess we're terraforming, actually. Forget everything I said. But I hope you're all doing pretty good. Not much has happened in life. It's been a day since last stream, so I don't know how people stream daily, and they're like, so here's what happened today, and I'm like, it's been a day. Oh, this is the edge. That makes this a little more difficult. No, I have room to work with. Yeah. No, this works, this works. Maybe I should design the house and figure out how big it's gonna be before I do that. Here, I actually, you know what? Because I have the vision that and it's gonna be like the mystery dungeon houses, but there's 2 little Pokeballs inside for the mid and the first stage. I'm gonna design them at the final stage. I did decide that. That's the only thing my brain has done in between last stream and this stream, because after stream, I did I go to bed? I think I had food. which like super late, but I was like, I think food is the answer. Do I have something that's like a 4? Yes. I think this will be good. Is this 4 wide? Yes, you're 4 wide. That's okay. So I need two structures, or no, I need space for two little houses, like huts, plus the main Pokemon that's gonna be displayed. Okay, I got this field to work with, so I'll use this for now. And here, let's put, so we'll have like one on the left side, right? And then, okay, let me cook. I don't want it right up against the wall, right? I feel like that would look bad, like right up against the wall. But like, okay, hold up. I kind of like this little like W, right? So we do this, and we need something in the middle. There's gonna be a thing in the middle for sure. So I'll say like a 9. Like we have like a 9, right? And then we'll, that's the wrong block of to use anyway. We do another 3. Then we do another 1 for the gap. And then 3 more, and that'll be the back. And then we go ba, 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 and bed. Hold, okay. No. I dig it. Like this layout for the inside. How forward? God, they're like such weird shapes. I feel like it's gotta go kind of far out. Because you need that room to work with. How many blocks is this? I'm not counting blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Eight's a lot. Eight's a lot. If we go like this, right, and we just round it off. Because we have a W. I think making it even is the strat. And then yeah, we do this. This is like a good hut shape. I'm thinking. I think this is a good shape. You work with this. The entrance will be here because it's like the mouth. What is, so I can do single or 3 wide. I think it'll depend on the Pokemon how I implement the door. If I put a door at all, actually. And then how high do I want it is a good question, actually. Because the thing is, it has a good camera, but I don't want it to be tight because I want to go in still. So I'm thinking like 4? I feel like 4 is good, right? For the general like layout. We can do 4. It's gonna require so many blocks, oh my god. So we do like 4. Obviously this will go upwards, and this will be the mouth. And so for the base design of the hut, right? I think we just kind of like call it. Because I think this is the shape we work with. And then when we get to the top, they're all going to be different because they're different Pokemon. But how do I actually, you know, I will, because we go up. Oh, you know what? Do I do a layer of the block on the inside to connect it? And then let me cook. We do a layer on the inside. Then we connect it, so we don't have any of the gaps. I hate the gaps. I hate all the little gaps between blocks. This is the thought process, right? So we have No, I don't. From the outside perspective, I don't think we need those. And then I think we build upwards to create the structure. So, do I want to do 3? I think that would be... That's like a good hut shape, right? Because like then we'll just put blocks and it'll be like, oh yeah, here's the blocks, right? Here's the roof. So we fill that out. That's a really good hut shape. And then we could just add the details for the Pokemon, of course. I kind of dig it. I kind of dig it. So how many blocks do I need for space for each house is the better question. These are gonna be big houses now. So we count this one, of course. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ooh, it's, what is this? A 10 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 10 by 13. Jesus. These Pokemon are be living in luxury. Okay, so we had to make 10 by 13. Okay. Better question. Can I go 10 blocks back over here? Or will I reach the edge? Because I might have to move the where I want to put the starter houses. Because I wanted them overlooking, but I don't even know if you can go 10 blocks back. Here's the edge, right? How many blocks do I have to work with? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. And the game stops me at 19. Can I place a block at 19? I can. But where's the fog stop? Like around here. So I can make the houses up here. I can do one from here, like this level. Or this level, because it's the edge. So we'll do this level, and we'll go backwards. Yeah, okay, okay, okay. All this just to start. Actually, you know what? I should probably mark it. So this is the starting point, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And it's not right at the edge. It has 1 block leeway, which... Do I do 2 blocks? Like, the fog's so thick at this part. I mean, like, I think 2 block is the way to go. Because then I can make, like, a pathway or something. And we still have... Obviously, okay, we fell. I like this. I like this. I like this. You can see my brain working in real time. See my brain working in real time as I try figuring this out. So we need to clear from here to here in... Oh, God. If it's by 13... But this is a 3, so I can line up this house here, and then we just space it apart evenly. I can with that. I like... I don't know. Do I go a level down, like terraforming, or do I actually raise everything to match this? Because I kind of like this height. But I mean, it's so much more convenient to go a level down. Yeah, we'll go a level down. It's just so much more convenient. Where do I stop here? This block. But we have to go to this line. Really doing the most here. Alright. Now I can turn off my brain and destroy stuff. So I'm obviously still going to work on my video for the week, so that's what I was editing, of course. And it's a Kamen Rider video. I know all the Nintendo fans are like, no. Or the people who don't know what it is are like, oh, great. One of those. It's the week we skip. but it's been on the mind a lot recently because I just really like the show. And they just announced the release date for the Kamen Rider Ichigo model kit, which is the first Kamen Rider period. I'm very excited for that. Like, very, very genuinely excited for that. But I was like, you know what I could do when it comes out? Because it comes out, I think it was May? It's like a scheduled May release, but even then, if I order it, it's going to come in weeks after because it ain't around here. So, like a May release, but it would come after, which is expected, but I was like, I could stream that. Because I've never touched the Ichigo model kit. Because there is, I don't think there's a Master Grade. I don't remember. But there is a Shin Kamen Rider Ichigo that I never purchased. Because I've never got my hands on that one. So this is a whole new experience for me, and I think it'd be fun to build something on stream. Something a little more complicated than Lugia, but something I'm not going to paint like Lugia. So you get the best of that stream without the headache that is me organizing the camera, reorganizing the camera to show the different angles of me painting this model kit. By the way, that was gifted. That is a long gone thing. It is no longer... I no longer own it. I gave it away, as I said, in stream. Once it was completely done. It took a long time because I put so many coats of paint to make sure there wasn't, like, anything bad. And then the paint ended up bubbling because it was so cold, because it was winter. It was so cold. And the paint bubbled. And I was like, but I cannot wait because it was a Christmas gift. And that was the problem. Because I was like, okay, this is the Christmas gift. Issue. There's like 2 weeks. So... but it is now displayed at my friend's house. It looks very nice. Because I painted it. I'm very proud of it. It's the only model kit I've painted as of right now, and I do hope to do more, but I definitely need to wait for A, better weather, 2, better model kits to work with. Actually, if it's gonna end here, I should probably break the row after it, too. Now that I think about it. Like, it would look bad if it was just right up against it. Sure. Graveler just breaks everything, and it's, you know what? I'm not gonna bother repairing. Back here, I truly could care less what it looks like at the very edge of the map. Because you get all the fog effects anyway. So it's like, it's hard to say anyway. I am curious though, because I can't... No, so if can I stand on here? I was like, can I water that? I'm so curious. Can I like... No. Oh, so that's always dead grass. Because I can't water that. I can't reach that. Awesome. That's such a... Oh, that pains me. It's gonna be nice green grass, and then anytime you come back here, you're just gonna see dead grass at all times. That's awful. I hate that, so... Actually, there is something I wanted to say, because earlier today, I saw that they posted, like, a little, like, here are the characters in the Mario movie, right? Because Mario Movie 2 is coming out a few weeks at that, actually. Right? It's an April release, so we're getting very close to the sequel, and I'm very excited for it. But Nintendo just was like, hey, by the way, Pikmin are in the movie. There's just Pikmin there. And, like, they didn't... my brain, I saw that, I was like, what do you... You can't just drop the fact that we're getting Pikmin. Even if it's a cameo, it's kind of like how Rob's a cameo. It's like, what do you mean? There's just gonna be Pikmin in the movie. That's like the most exciting thing about this movie now. I don't care about War anymore. Rosalina, there's Pikmin? I'm sold. Nintendo, take my money now. I'm sold. You're telling me I get to see them in a theatrical release next to Rob. This truly is the Smash Bros. All right, I was trying my best to not fall. But yeah, I was in shock when I saw that because I was like, why is there Pikmin here? This is the Mario movie. At least Rob makes sense because Rob, except the original games and Smash, has only ever appeared in Mario games, being the Mario Kart series. So I'm willing to be like, okay, I'll give Rob the pass, right? I'll give Rob the pass. Rob is okay. I'm not going to complain about Rob being in the movie. I will, however, I won't complain about Pikmin, but I'm just like, what do they do? Where is this cameo? I need to see it. And the thing is, and this is the thing, Pikmin are so tiny. They could be in every scene of that damn movie, and we won't know. Because they could be minuscule details. Like, pixels on the screen. If they wanted to, you know? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. They could do that. I would be pissed if they did that, but they could do that. And that just irks me knowing that I'm like, there's a timeline where the Pikmin are in this entire movie, but we won't know. We won't know a damn thing. I am excited for it. I'm very much more excited for Sonic 4, even though we still know nothing about that. But that's just because the Sonic movies have been consistently so much better than the Mario movie. I do hope I did a video about kind of like how I felt about the Mario movie and the potential for a sequel, and I didn't predict Galaxy, but I made the ambitious claim that we were gonna get War and Mario 2 stuff because it is Mario 2, like movie wise, and I was right in that. I was right about that. I wasn't right that they were gonna sidetrack like Bowser completely because he was the main villain in the first movie, but you know, that was also very ambitious of an idea when I mentioned it in the video, so it's weird though. It is weird though. I'm very curious to see how they implement everything, because between Yoshi, Mario Galaxy, and apparently this like War Mario 2 side plot with Peach and Toad, I am so curious because I think the pacing of the first movie was good, but it wasn't paced well. It was a lot of stuff in your face at all times, and you know, I know some people are gonna be like, oh, but I like the first movie, and I liked it too, but I can still fault it, like, just as a film. Like, there are issues with it. There's issues with everything. You can find reasons to complain about everything. If you try hard enough, you can't complain about anything. I am just so dumbfounded at the idea of, like, Mario 1, right? The first movie, I mean, really was only meant to cover the first game. Right? We were going in. But then they touch on a lot of Mario's, like, past, connection of Donkey Kong, there's a ton of Donkey Kong Country references and stuff. And it's kind of like, it felt bloated. It felt bloated. I know other people had a similar sentiment where it's like, okay, as much as this movie rocked, it did have a lot of pacing issues. And I think it's going to be more of the same. I'm going to be honest. I think Mario Movie 2 is going to be a lot more of the same in terms of, like, quality. I think they're more ambitious with it, but I don't think we're going to feel that ambition. As sad as that is to say. But I still will enjoy it. I know I'm still going to enjoy it regardless. Nothing is going to change that. I will still be enjoying that movie. I'll be seated. I hope I am able to get that Yoshi popcorn bucket, because that's such a silly thing that I want, even though it's going to cost... I don't even want to know what the price is. I don't know what the price is. They probably have price listings already for it. But if you haven't seen, some movie theaters, I want to say it's AMC, some movie theaters give away like popcorn buckets, of course. They did it for the first Mario movie, they did it for Sonic. Tons of movies do it. And um they announced a few already, and one of them is Yoshi holding a cracked Yoshi egg. In the Yoshi egg is where you put the popcorn, and I so badly, like, I can't stress enough, I so desperately want that, because I think that's such a fun popcorn bucket. And I'm not too crazy for popcorn. I mean, like, movie theater popcorn. It's the most unhealthy version of popcorn, but it tastes the best. Yeah, straight up, like, there's a reason every movie theater has popcorn, because it's movie theater popcorn is like, it's the shit. It really is the shit. And like, if you've never been to a movie theater, which, understandable, it costs a lot of money nowadays. It does. It really does. I remember when movie theaters, and like, it was like a new movie. At most, I'm paying like $15. Now I'm paying like 30. Like, that, it costs so much money now. And I guess I can't harp too much, because, like, you know, it's been rough for movie theaters with streaming and all that. But I can still, you know, be a little upset because my wallet hurts anytime I want to see a movie. And it's like, as much as I love Freddy Fazbear, I love being able to not eat ice soup. So it's quite the predicament. Quite the predicament. FNAF Movie 3 is going to be something, though. I also look forward to that. Video game movies. It's crazy we live in a time where people, like, look forward to video game movies, because I remember them not being good. I remember it's like, oh, a video game adaptation? Don't watch it if you like the video game. You're gonna just be upset that this is what they did to the franchise you like, because that's typically how they treated it. But since, I know Detective Pikachu came up first, but really, it was Sonic. Sonic put video game movies on the map, I'm gonna be honest. I think, as much as I loved the Detective Pikachu movie, because it took, in my opinion, the worst game in the Pokemon franchise. Detective Pikachu, I think. Both games. Jesus, they suck. They're so bad. If you like them, more power to you. I think those games are so atrocious. But I played them. Like, I played them, and I wish I could sit here and be like, oh, those games were so good. But they just weren't. Really weren't. If you haven't played Detective Pikachu, the game is nothing like the movie. It follows such few plot points that overlap. The sequel ends up, it's so weird. The sequel game that came out after the movie, which references the fact that Detective Pikachu has a movie and has the divorce line in it, has a closer plot to the movie than the first game, which the movie was based off of. I know that, like, the canceled second movie and all that, and the movie was in production, well, no, yeah, the game, I mean, the game was well into production while, like, the movie was in the works. So they had that to work with. But I mean, at the same time, it straight up had like so little to do with the game. It's just, it's crazy to me. It really is. What am I doing? I have Magnemite. Why am I being so archaic with the way I build? I have this. For those who haven't seen what Magnemite does, look at this. Yeah, I know. It's awesome. I'll make, like, the top, the green top, and then I'll go back and fix everything. Alright, I like that, I like that. Has anyone made oh no, 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 not that. I was gonna say, has anyone made the green top in Pokopia yet? There has to be, like, the the basic house, like beginner house, like the green. For those who don't know, in Minecraft, it's like, I mean, I don't even, God, do people still talk about this in like the community? Ugh, that makes me feel old. But like, people would joke about the green top, and it's like beginner dirt houses that would just grow grass on top of it. Because again, it's Minecraft mechanics. Have I made a green top? I'm trying to think. I've made one ironically. I don't think I ever made one like naturally. I don't think I ever was in a position where I needed the green top. Have I made a dirt house before though? Yes. That I have done. Can I, like, what? Hello? Alright. God. Placing blocks sometimes gets annoying. Annoying is the word I would use. Oh, so I was looking through, what's it called? I was looking through, like, my channel data. And I was so amazed at how consistently the likes are. Like, regardless of content. The likes have been very consistent. And it's weird. Because it's... My brain is like, so it's the same people. But who? I want to know who I should be, like, thanking. Because it doesn't tell me who liked, it just says how many likes. And I don't know if that's, like, a part of the privacy policy or just... I don't know. Whatever the case, I just thought it was so interesting. Because it's like, what do you mean? It's the same for every video. I mean, like, you'd barely notice this from the distance, but I'm gonna patch that up, because I know I'm gonna be so upset with myself if I just let that slide. Because I hate that it doesn't take up, like, a full block space. And I get it, it's just, like, kind of more of, like, an art style thing, but I hate that there are gaps. Gaps piss me off, because then I can't build structures the way I want to. And then over here, we're gonna not do this because this looks awful. By the way, for those who don't know, the grass doesn't go away on a block. So if you have something like this, you will have to just manually replace it because it will just stay with the grass top. So it'll look really, really stupid and bad. Let's make this a bit more rugged. Right? I like trying to make it feel like natural generation. Like, this, come on, this looks so much better with a bit of that, a bit of this, a bit of that. Oh, look at that, look at that. We are so cooking now, we are so cooking now. I mean, come on, that looks... This side now, it's like natural generation. That looks so good. I'm just gonna cover the green. Gonna get rid of this real quick. So, oh, look at that. That's so much better. Oh, that looks so good now. That looks so good. I need to, like, start, like, putting holes in, like, this. to make it look more natural and not like I just carved out everything, because I did. Because I did just carve it out. Nope. Yeah, if you hold... I'm not going to explain the game's mechanics. If you hold Y, Magnemite will reuse whatever you, like, sucked up. Oh, wait, we can break this, make it, like, all connected. Oh, look at that. Look at that. See, it's... Because when you have it flush like that, it looks so unnatural. But then you do something like this, it looks so much more natural. Like, oh yeah, that's always been like that now. I'm gonna go here. Look at this. What, two for this one. It creates such a nice effect. It's the little things like this that make something look so much better. Oh, hello, ho. Can I just... Where you going, buddy? Where are you going? Oh, so I can just mess with him? Like, okay, we're going this way. No, we're going this way. We're going this way. I don't care what direction you want to go in, buddy. I'm turning you. Go. Go. Also, I think this is a new... Ho-Oh and Lugia model in this game. Oh. Okay. Never mind. I didn't realize you could actually like, interact and mess with them. I thought they would just fly. Like I thought that he would just fly like right through me. Yum. I do need to water that. This looks bad. Oh, so much. Yeah, there we go. Oh no, but it's soil still. Should be rocky. I don't like that it's soil, because it doesn't match. Let's fix that. Like, I'm okay with the soil over here. Kinda. Not this chunk. Not this chunk. No. At least the soil blends in a ton with the rock color. There we go. That's so much nicer now. Okay, so we just water this then. I wish the rain was like directional, because the rain in this game only goes down. It only goes one way, so if it doesn't... So because it's not directional, it won't hit something like this because it's covered. You see what I mean? So that would always stay that way unless I went out of my way to water it like I just did. Which, I don't know, I think directional rain would make this so much better because you could water things easier. We're just putting holes everywhere. And that makes it look so much nicer. I will say, when you're able to move the camera and stuff, and you see like little gaps that like lead places, it makes it so much more enticing. Look at that. Like, because this game obviously is 3D, so, and the way the shadows work, like, it makes such a difference. It makes such a difference. I can't help myself but do little things like this. It just, oh, I love it so much. I love it so much. So as I work on this, I guess it's time for me to move to my yapping. Everyone's favorite, the yap. Question is what to yap about. That's That's always the hard part, when especially just uh when I used to like let's play. It was like, what are you talking about? And it got to a point where I used to make like, honestly, I should probably do it for like stream. I make like notes and like a list of like refer back to if can't communicate. Probably should do that for stream, honestly. Have like a little cheat sheet of quick access things to comment about. I don't know, I feel very vocal at all times. So it's hard for me to be like, okay, well, I'll just talk about this, because it's like, well, I did talk about this earlier with like someone else, or you know, but that's whatever. See, that looks so much better. Like, that looks so much more like a cave now, you know? But it needs more level to it. It needs a lot more level to it. Oh, I love this. I'm just gonna keep saying that. I'm just like, I love this. It's so good now. Oh. Doesn't it look so much better than having just a flat wall? Like, I did it over here, and over here was a lot easier because it was, instead I was filling it in, and I filled it in to look like natural generation that was just kind of like you know, a dug-in cave or something. And this, I think this came out so nice. That's not as nice, but I think it still looks good. I'm still pleased with it. Back to what we came here for, terraforming up here. We do have to fill this in, actually. I'm trying to think, should I just line this up? Like, should I just stop here? Yeah, I think that's the best bet. Because I don't have to measure anything. I didn't feel like measuring. My brain is numb. I wish you could break things easier in this game. Like, I wish you could OHKO all the blocks by the end of the game. Because even with the recipe, there's no way, to my knowledge, where you can make something that just breaks every block one hit. Because it'd make things go by so much faster. But I will give it to him. This sound of breaking the blocks by like just running into it like this, so satisfying. They did a good job on the sound design. I'll give them that. That's their one win. I can leave that, yeah. Once you get Grappler, breaking things really does get so much easier. Like, all the people that are like, oh, you gotta be playing this game and get Grappler first before you do anything. Yeah. I mean, again, I knew what I was getting into. I was like, alright, I'm gonna wait till I get whatever the final abilities are. Because I know that's gonna be the building stuff, like you want to go all out. And Magnemite really does make a world of a difference. Oh my god. I can't live without an ability like this, straight up. Like, I can't live without this in Pokopia anymore. Also, I'm like 99% sure this inhale comes from a Kirby game. I don't know what Kirby game, but this sound effect, money down, this was ripped out of a Kirby game. Like, honestly, might be Forgotten Land. Might be Forgotten Land, honestly. Like, I won't... That's a good possibility. Nope. Spit out. Nope. Oh my god, this dude... I hate that you can't just... Like, I have to go out of my way to break these stupid leaves, and I can't just place something. Like, they're leaves. I think the block beats leave but whatever. Oh, Magnemite. Now, perfect. Break this, actually. So I heard the other day that we're getting more, like, Mario. There's, like, leaks and rumors. And I'm not talking about Mario Titans, because that's so obviously fake. That's so obviously fake. And I know some people were saying, oh, well, yes, these are fake images, but they're built off of a concept that is real. And I'm like, that seems a little dumb. Why not just leak the real thing instead? I don't. I just don't see the point. But regardless, Mario Titans. That a weird thing. People are saying we're getting a new Mario game for the anniversary and all this. And all I can say is, I don't know. Because I was expecting something big for the movie, and nothing really came out. I guess Wonder kinda... No, Wonder was way after, actually. Yeah, no, they straight up, like, nothing came out for the movie. So, I don't know what to expect. But I really don't know what to expect. I'd assume that we'd be getting literally anything. Literally anything. Oh, I'm out of grass blocks. We got 3 blocks to our name. Gotta make it count. Probably go grab more. I should probably go grab more instead of relying on whatever I scavenge. I know there's gonna be some stupid amounts in here. Look, undo. Okay. Let's see, how many grass blocks do I have? I don't know how many. Oh my god, yeah, we're fine. We're so fine. It's still weird to me, even after having played this game for a bit, that there is just a Pokemon game where the focal Pokemon is a Ditto. Like, never in my life would I picture there would be a Pokemon game where the main Pokemon is a Ditto. Because it's not a legendary, it's not Pikachu, it's not their golden boy Charizard, it's just... it's just a Ditto. A weird Ditto. He don't... Bro don't do thing right. He don't transform right, and... like, at all, actually. Now that I think about it, like, bro doesn't do anything right. But... we got a game. We got a game. Where? Oh my god, this will go so much higher. Oh wait, can I get this tree? Let's go. Yeah, we'll just, yeah, line it up. Where does it? Oh my god. So we break up till here. I can do that. I can do that. I need like a dividing line, so I can tell where I gotta stop. And here. Okay. No, I didn't. I hate that once you press the button, it just commits. Like, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to be something completely different. Right. Okay, I can work with this. Let me just eat one of my hamburger steak. Why couldn't they just make it a hamburger or a steak? Why is it a hamburger steak? it's such a stupid thing to be upset about. But like, why? Also, what are these called in Japan? In the Japan version? Because I'm fully convinced these are just different things. Which would make sense. Like, would not be surprised, but I'm so curious what they're called in the Japanese version. Because I'm assuming they're traditional Japanese foods, because it's a Japanese game. Well, or I guess Pokemonified versions, because it's Pokemon. They can't really do, like... Wait. Oh, I was gonna say, what is the hamburger made out of? We cooked it. It's a veggie burger, really. But I was about to say it's like, well, no. What is the hamburger made out of? What, milk tank? What else? I should do like a ranking. Every Pokemon in terms of ability. You would think vanilla should be at the top, but it's like, it's just snow. It's not actually ice cream. It is just snow. So that's like a bottom tier. Any like the big meaty Pokemon? Like, I don't know. Like, okay, Blastoise, you get a lot of meat out of him, right? That's a lot of calories. I feel like some of the Pokemon, like some types of Pokemon, I just wouldn't want to eat. Like, like a water Pokemon. I feel like, or not water, grass Pokemon. I feel like a lot of their bodies are just composed of, you know, they're glorified veggies. A lot of them are. So it's like, there's not much to eat if you were to eat a grass Pokemon. I realized after an hour in, I'm on the wrong... Here we go. Look at that, now it's blue. It's blue now. But I was thinking about it, and I was like, you could eat a lot of Pokemon. But why? Yeah, there's a lot of Pokemon you can eat. Trying to think what Pokemon would be like the most calories. Guzzlord? Guzzlord's like big and... No, but he's like sharp. I don't know if that's like meat. That might be like not edible, actually. Lugma, top tier food. I was gonna say, I'd pay to see someone eat lava. I guarantee you, if I look it up, there's someone out there who died from eating lava. They were like, I can consume this. I can do spice and just eat raw fire. That's the most like, yeah, kind of thing I feel like I'd see on the internet. I mean, what do you do? How do you stop someone if they're like, I'm gonna eat fire? What do you tell them? Don't? Because I think at that point, like, they know they shouldn't be eating fire. Fire burns. I think eating it will still burn. I don't care what level of spice tolerance it is. Fire does not... Fire does not equal, like, spice. That's a completely different ballgame. Speaking of which, what a mind-blowing thing that I learned. So, spice, right? If something's spicy, and, like, you feel, like, hot, and you feel, like, the pain, I can do spice, but, like, I can't do too much spice. Not because it, like, burns, but because it just doesn't sit well in my stomach. I got, like, a weak stomach for that. Which I think is pretty normal. I feel like I know a lot of people with pretty weak stomachs for spice, but they can still, like, handle it. And what was so interesting is I saw it was like animals. There's a lot of animals that don't get affected by spice. Like, most birds, they have no, like, semblance of spice. So they can, to my understanding, they just eat like a pepper and they're fine. Well, I think if a bird ate a pepper, they wouldn't be fine regardless. But like the point stands where they can just take it. They take it like champs. And I'm like, that's incredible. So that got me thinking. I was like, well, if an animal like that can take it, what exactly is stopping us? And it's how we interpret everything. Because spice, the reason it burns and the reason people are like, I'm in like pain or like they're coughing or whatever, it's because it's not hot. It triggers your pain receptors. And I didn't know this. I didn't know this at all. But it just triggers pain receptors. And that's why you feel the way you do when you're eating spice. It's basically like fake pain. It literally is. It's fake pain. And I'm like, that's wild. And I guess also that you can trigger it with other things. And it's the same, but you can't, you can trigger those pain receptors with other things, regardless if you have the spice or not. You can still trigger it. But you can't get the same level of pain. Like, I think the only way to fake your brain into like, hey, you're in pain, you know, and it's this level of pain, is with spice. I don't know if that is correct, but to my understanding, spice equal damage. So, the more you know. I don't know, I saw that and I was like, so interesting. Because my family, my dad, loves spice. Spice is his thing. I've never seen him, like, eat something spicy and, like, make a face. Bro has tanked every spice. Yeah, I've seen him eat peppers. Like, I've seen him eat a pepper. I don't know what kind of pepper, but, like, I've seen him eat, like, peppers. And bro tanks everything. I don't know how. I don't know how. Bro takes every form of spice. Honestly, at some point, it's just scary. Because it's how? How is that possible? And then on the other hand, I've seen many people who they eat the most. Like, for me, I'll consume something and I'm like, okay, this, I can tell this was meant to be spicy, but I'm fine. Doesn't faze me, right? My mouth might be a little warm now. There's a little tingle in my mouth. That's about it. And then other people, of course, I see them eat the smallest sliver and then they're on the floor clutching their stomach and they're like, I'm in so much pain, I'm gonna die. And I'm like, all right. Spice is weird. Also, the fact that, like, so many people submit themselves for it for the sake of content. Is that not, like... I've never understood that kind of concept of, like, the... Because I understand, like punishment games, right? Because that's typically where you see it. But, like, people who just, like... They can't tolerate spice, but they do it anyway, and they're like, it's content. And I'm like... Maybe it's just me. I don't like seeing people I like suffering. I don't know if that's like a hot take. I don't like seeing like content creators I like. They're like, oh, I'm gonna do this, but it's not even a punishment. They just are just choosing to do it, and I'm like, don't do that. Don't do that to yourself. You don't need to do that. I don't know if I'm alone in this. You know, how many times do you talk to people about watching other people consume spicy food, right? But I personally, it's like, I feel bad. Like, I just feel bad. Because at least if it's like a punishment game, I'm like, okay, they kind of knew what they're signing up for. And at the same time, they shouldn't have lost whatever the challenge was. That's why it's a punishment. Because, you know, skill issue. And then I'm like, okay with it, but I still would rather not watch it. Like, I still wouldn't want to see someone in pain. But, like, fake like if it's in like a movie and it's like faked, I'm like that's fine. But real life, I'm like that's I don't want to see that. Let me know if you guys feel similarly in any shape or form. I am curious about that. I'm curious about many things. I feel like now that I can get kind of like I feel like I can collect like census data. I'm like, hey guys, tell me this. Like just like rate this or something. And I'm like, just how do you feel? How do you feel? I feel it makes me feel so much smarter. It makes me feel smarter because I feel like okay, there's so much more I can learn now. I'm just gonna replace this. I don't feel like watering all this. I don't feel like watering all this. Okay, putting dead grass all over would go so insanely hard, and I hate that I just realized that that would go so absolutely hard putting this all over the rocks. I think I'll water these at least. Just so I don't want any if I can choose to. I like to avoid having the dead blocks everywhere. Those don't get watered, thank God. I get scared because there's a lot of blocks in this game that I feel like you wouldn't necessarily think could have a watered variant, but they do anyway. I need to get up there. Having flight is nice. having the ability to fly everywhere is so helpful. Look at that. Oh, this over here needs it needs a lot of work. These are all oh god, this is all dead soil. I mean, I can replace some of this with rock, I think, and it'll still look fine. We can leave. I want to leave a bit of soil though. Over here, over here. See, I think this would look good. Like if I had a bit of soil, like that, the not dead soil, that would look good. Can I try? Oh, I should try matching this pattern. Actually, that would go kind of hard. And then maybe it's like this one goes really out. Oh yeah. Oh, now we're talking. Now we're talking. That looks nice. That looks nice now. We can do. Like, what if we like near the bottom, but like at like the middle, it switches. Oh, there we go. Look at that. That's so much nicer. Yeah, I kind of want to just replace all of this because I know it'll suck absolutely to water all of this. I mean, I got the rocks to go around, so I'm not too concerned. I don't have the energy, though. Oh, what did I just get rid of? I could be eating the lepiberries, but I mean, like, I know I'm barely going to use leafage. Like at this point, I'm like, I'm barely going to use this damn ability, so I'm just going to waste those. Okay, back to Magnemite. If there was a way to get Magnemite to have like higher PP, oh, because I think I maxed out my PP. My PowerPoint. Let me make that clear for those who aren't familiar with Pokemon. Speaking of which, the Pokemon anime, I have not kept up in a while. And I know, like, Roy is getting Lucario Z, and Bro gets everything in the show, and I'm like, okay, right. I'm not really surprised, even though I feel like here's what confuses me about this anime, and it more has to do with the marketing. I feel like at least early on, it was like always Liko, right? Liko is our pro tag. Liko is the focus. And then the anime comes out. And like at first, yeah, it was focusing on Liko. But I think at this point, it's just Roy's story. Like Liko feels like the follow character, like the also part of the journey, but like will get replaced later on or something, you know? Which is weird to me. It is weird to me. Because I mean, I don't know. I feel like they could have done more. I have complaints of the anime itself, like how they approached switching to a new character, because at least to me, it gave such a good opportunity to go back to basics, really. But you could still make new stories and make it more anime. And I do like that they're actually doing their own thing, and they're trying to, you know, make its own story. It's not just the games, right? It's not just the games animeified. As much as I love that, I do like having, you know, more of its own unique thing. But it just, I heard a cry. There's a Pokemon in the sky. That's a Lugia. Pretty close, actually. Having everything be just a barren field right now makes it so easy to spot these. Because there's so few places they can hide now. Fly, Magnemite, fly. Also, I know damn well Magnet Rice is not this helpful in the games, alright? I'm just saying. Because that's the supposed move we're using for all of this, and I'm like, if you say so. You know, you using... I feel like you're using a combination of a lot of things. This is gonna be interesting to replace, actually, now that I think about it. Because I can't... I'm not gonna leave this. I want to take all the block. I'll replace that. Oh, I was like, how do I grab the ladder? How do I grab the ladder? I can just break it. Magnemite. It's little things like this that make it so much more useful to just finish the game before you start all the construction stuff that you want to make. Gonna be like it was never there. You're never gonna know that this used to be a ladder. That's what it was. I don't really... What actually was the point of this little thing? I know it was to get up to the route, but like... Was that it? Was this straight up just a means to get up here and that's it? They had no reason for it to look the way it did or anything, like... This is where I want the lore to go. Like, what did this have to do with everything? That's the important stuff that I feel we're not asking. See, like, that looks... Okay, this kind of looks unnatural with this, so we're just gonna... See, that looks, like, so natural now. Oh, I love that. And we'll replace all of this, because I want the blocks. Really no need to, but I want to. I do have a chest of just the random wooden items, because I don't have too much of any particular wooden block. But, like, I know at some point they're gonna all be their own individual chest when I get to making the storage better. I mean, honestly, I could just leave this, like, just a massive, like, dug-in hole. I don't really think look at that, actually. I think we fill it in a bit, and then it'll look good. Like, no, you wouldn't know. From a glance, you wouldn't know that that used to be a route. Like, I don't know what it is to refer to. Am I at a rock? I'm at a rock. I'm surprised. I'm gonna be honest, I wish there was, like, a really fast Pokemon you could turn into just to move faster on the ground. Because even with Graveler's roll, it's still, I don't know, I feel like you should be able to go faster. I feel like Ditto should be able to move faster. Or give us some mode of transport, I don't know, something. Yeah, how many Cliff Rocks do I need? That'll do nicely. All right, back to work. I will say, if there's anything you guys want in particular from these streams, if it's like, again, I'm still kind of learning all this stuff. I've done streams in the past, but they were more like glorified recordings, but live. This is a whole new thing for me, and as someone who doesn't engage with live streams much at all, I've said it before, I'm not crazy for live streams, which is crazy because I'm doing it right now. I have realized that, like, kind of like why people do live stream. It's fun. It is extremely fun to live stream, and I get that, but me personally, I just don't get why you would kind of choose this as a preference over editing. I still find editing more, not editing, making like a video, I still find that more satisfying, but I know that's not for everyone, so. Come on, that looks so good now. Oh, that looks so good now. Oh, I'm happy with that. I'm very happy with that. We got a lot of digging to do over here, that's for sure. And eating. And eating. Alright, Magnemite. I want to make like a mini cave. Can you turn? Thank you. Like this is what I'm liking right now. Is this little, all this little detailing. It goes such a long way. And like you back out and it's like, look at that. It blends right in with the natural generation. I'm like, oh, I can't get enough. I'm very curious to, because I know a lot of people are just kind of building on top of everything and calling it there. I'm curious how many people actually like full on like we're just gonna destroy the island and build up from there. Because I've seen one person do that so far on the internet. I have seen one person like, hey, we're gonna just tear down everything and rebuild. We're gonna make something better. And I'll give it to them. They made something. They made some really cool stuff. I don't know, if you have any form of social media, you will find a gold mine of Pokopia builds and stuff. Like, it is... The fan base that is garnered from this game because you're getting Pokemon, you're getting like all the people who like cozy games all in one place, and it is magical. I love when fan bases form from unisons of others. Like this is, well, it's not really a unison of two things. This is a Pokemon game. You're still getting like the people who want to play all those cozy games, you know, your Stardews, your Animal Crossings, and then you're getting the Pokemon side of things. And most Pokemon games are so different. You know, I wouldn't really call them peaceful because the whole concept, for the most part, is fighting, which by like conceptually just can't be peaceful. I don't think if there's like I know people might find relaxing like the game as relaxing, but it doesn't fit the cozy vibe because it's still fighting. You know, it's different. But this has been a weird unison of different like groups in the gaming sphere, and it's been so cool seeing them not only interact but like just what they're able to accomplish together. Oh, I am loving this. Obviously, you can see that it's like less than what already was there. Like, I think over here looks better because it's more dug out, it feels. But I kind of like having it not dug out so much because when I get to the sides, obviously I'm not going to be doing all of that. It's a bit too much for me. So, you know, less is more in this case, in my opinion. Less is more. Try making this like a little 3D. Oh, I love this. How many times have I said that? How many times have I said that? So, so good. I'm patting myself on the back too much, but oh god. Like, come on. You're telling me that doesn't look better than the flat wall? See, this is the vibe this game gives, because I've done nothing. Like, on stream, I mean, like, I've done nothing. I've just sat and yeah. And you know, it's peaceful. You don't have to do much. You don't need to think much, you don't need to do much. You can just enjoy. Just have fun, enjoy. And that's all you need. All you need, man. No, orientation. No. You're never gonna see this, but it will bother me. Like, I gotta make this look good. Alright. So now, at least here, I need to start watering. Somehow. Should have probably watered before and then replaced with the watered variant instead of using the non-watered. Because, like, how do I get over there? Do I have soil? Like, normal soil? Do. Okay, go. Nope. Wrong bug one. Gonna make life so much easier with this. Alright. That's how you do it. That is how you do it. This... I want a grass. I want a grass here. That looks good. That looks good. This could use more grass, though. This could use more grass. Grass there. Okay, I guess no more grass. Game said that's enough. Yeah, but putting a bush or two would go so crazy. So if I just go here and I use this... Oh, no, that creates moss. How does... How would I go about creating a dry bush? Like this. Because this isn't... Oh, you know what? I might have some. I might have some from when I was terraforming. Okay, if Magnemite was faster this game, so much better. All my complaints would be gone. And here, do I have any? I have a duckweed. No, I don't think I have any. All right then. But it looks so good. I hate that it looks so good. I have to figure out. I think I need to use the dried soil. Not the dried soil, this dry field grass. Grow that, and that should create this. And then I'll replace the bottom, and it'll be like little hedges all along it. I don't know. I think this wall looks so much better now. Like, oh. Oh, we still need to replace those too. We're not done yet. There we go. I will say today's stream will probably be shorter than yesterday. I haven't had the chance to kind of like sit down and do some things that I wanted to do, at least in preparation for Fire Red, which I plan on doing at some point this week. I'd like to start that. I don't know if I'll be branding them as Let's Plays. I think I'll just be like, I'm playing Fire Red. That's it. Like, come watch. I branded Kirby, loosely branded Kirby as like a live Let's Play. And that's frankly not... I don't know. I feel like if I just branded it as Kirby, it would make more sense. I don't know which one sounds better, because I like keeping the Let's Play name alive. I think it's more so just nostalgia, because that's early YouTube for me. I straight up, I don't think I watched anything but Let's Plays the first like 5 years I discovered YouTube. I straight up think that was all I watched. And to be fair, it's good stuff. It's hard to, you know, like, I get it. It's just good stuff. You know, your Markipliers. It's weird because it's like every example I can think of, they don't really have Let's Plays anymore. The only traditional Let's Player I can think of today is Sugar Conroy. It's really I don't want to say like a dead category or genre, but you just don't see it anymore. And I mean, I guess YouTube also doesn't really like promote it as much anymore. Kind of dominated the algorithm at one point, and now it's a relic of the time, honestly. It is a relic of the time. But it's a time I long for. The time I long for. That's the best way I can describe it. I mean, heck, I did start off with my essays, my Let's Plays. Wow, that is like, no, not essays. Oh my god, what would I do? As much as I love writing, no. I don't think I've ever talked about that. I know last stream I was talking about how much I like psychology, and I like look into that. I love writing. I do a lot of writing in my free time. I write just for fun, which is really funny because I do mostly unscripted videos because I like the flow of the natural like sentences like flowing. I think that sounds so much better recorded than me reading off of a script. I've done scripted videos, of course, and I still do scripted videos from time to time, but like typically it's I like having unscripted, or I'll have what I usually do is I have notes. And it's like these are kind of what I want to be saying and keep myself on track so I don't do a recording session where I just talk about random stuff. Because that's happened before where I just yap and yap and yap, and I'm like, well, none of this footage relates to the context of the video, so I might as well scrap that. And then I cut out like 30 minutes of dialogue. It's happened before. It has happened before. But I would love to see I guess a resurgence or something on Let's Plays. That being said, I don't know. I think I will just play games on stream, and then it's like, that's a game I played fully. You can see the whole process. Because it's the same, it's same content-wise. It like, it's different for you guys, but not really for me. Because at least in my mindset, it's kind of like I'm just getting comments, but right now. That's kind of how I view it. At least when I was playing Kirby. That was my mindset. Legends EA, streaming all of those was very different. Because that was more of like just for fun. And same with this. I'm just here chilling. Like I had no intent of playing this game on stream, but I was kind of like, well, I want to play it, and I want to stream. So I want to play it on stream. And now we're here. But yeah, after like an hour and a half, we finally got this terraformed so we can start laying out the foundation of everything. I mean, we got the rocks to work with. So, or actually no, I'll use the soil because I can break that super easy. So, over here is the layout that we designed. So we have 3 blocks for the door, and then from each of that, it's a 4. Okay. Okay. I can work with that. So we're gonna try matching it up with here. Because these are 3s. Oh, these are 4s. Make it a block wider. I have to make it a block wider for the sake of No. I can work with this. I can work with this. So if we just move everything a block over, it works. I'm not changing up the design that much. And then the main Pokemon will just have a 4x4 instead of a 3x3 to work with. Okay. It'll take a fair bit more blocks overall, but I think that's the best solution. I can't just make a new design. The best solution is to completely stretch out my current design to fit the idea. So we'll have a 4x4 door, and then 4s on each. Ooh, this is gonna be a hell of a build. This is just the foundation too, because I need to find the blocks I'm gonna do. Because I'm gonna do... Funny enough, I'm making the middle Charizard because in Pokemon games, the starters go grass, fire, water. So I'm going to put the Charizard structure, the Blastoise over there, the Venusaur over here. So this will be the Charizard house, which is funny because he will be the focal point of like looking over this way. And after all the shit talking of Charizard, just to do that, it's really ironic. So Yikes. Okay, this is gonna be big. I can't also do two by twos now, and I like having that option. Could shrink it by two? No, I can't shrink it by two because I still need that middle podium. That'd be a 4x4. No, I can't do the 3 4x4s. I don't think that'd look good. Okay. So now we have the 4. We do another 4. And another 4. I didn't. The scroll wheel sometimes, I feel like I hit a direction and it doesn't go that direction. Like, sometimes I feel like it just doesn't cooperate. So, okay. The 4 and the 4, 1 back, and then, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right, oh yeah, because it's 10 total. Okay. Okay, okay. So if the terraforming was right, if I managed to do everything correctly, this should be so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, I still have like a lot of space to work with though. Oh yeah, the fog, that's why. There. No, something seems wrong. This doesn't seem right now. Because why did I put this block here? Yeah, so if I go over here, right? I start walking this way. I can push this house back. I can push this house back. It doesn't need to be right there. I like, yeah. Right here instead. We'll line it up so it's right here instead. So you go, and then and block. So now 1, 2, 3. So wait, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So if I can count, which is a lot, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. 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 And then 1. Break that block later. So here's a 4. Here's a 4. And then... Oh, here we go, here we go, here we go. We're getting the foundation. After an hour and 30 minutes, we have made the foundation. Oh, this is gonna take forever to build all these houses for all these Pokemon. Yikes. Honestly, I could kind of lay out where I want the houses all to go first. Because I don't really know. Besides that little idea I had with the Hitmons, I don't really know where they're just gonna go. They're just gonna kind of go wherever my heart decides. I think, I don't know how much time I'll have between now and tomorrow. Again, I'm committing to the whole daily stream thing for the week. I am committing to it, so I'll do my best. You know, for now, I'm gonna call it. I know, a bit shorter than usual, way shorter than usual. It's only been like an hour and a half, but I'm gonna call it here because I'm hungry. I want to go eat. Thank you all so much for watching. It has been fun playing Pokopia. Nope, wrong one. I definitely need to get better at just yapping and yapping and yapping and finding stuff to talk about instead of just talking about the same stuff on repeat. I'm trying, guys. I'm trying. If you want to be here to see my whole journey, not just streaming, but with YouTube, because I think the videos are a lot better than the streams, I recommend subscribe it. I recommend like it. I recommend sharing this with people you know that will also subscribe and like, and then they will share it. You see, it's all net positive. It is all net positive. Anyway, thank you all again for watching. I'll see you all tomorrow, and be true to yourselves and have a lovely day.